Let's start off news you might have missed with the Wyatt Sicks, because obviously we are building up now to next Monday's Raw and the first ever match for Uncle Howdy as he takes on Chad Gable. Well, the Wyatt Sicks put out a cryptic tweet on Twitter, and you can see this image is the one they tweeted out. "You stopped saying thank you," repeated a lot of times. I haven't counted how many. I'm not going to go that far. If you want to pause the screen and do so yourself, please feel free. But we have found the original image, and it's this one, obviously, of Chad Gable. Just in case there's any confusion who was in the background here. Now, this was interesting because this photo is taken from a segment on Raw on June 17th, where Otis told Chad Gable that they're finished. But what's more important is the date. June 17th is the arrival date of the Wyatt Sicks. It's also the date that we thought Chad Gable literally died on WWE television. And you know what to say, life is a circle. So are we hinting now potentially at Chad Gable being the same way after the match with Howdy? Are we saying that? Are we going to say that that's maybe a possibility? The same kind of outcome? That could be interesting. And with their tweet itself leading to consequences from Uncle Howdy's diary, are we now saying that there are consequences for what Chad Gable has done that only Uncle Howdy is going to resolve on Raw? But Fireflies, it's time to get your credit cards ready, because WWE Shop has delivered some awesome new Bray Wyatt t-shirts and hoodies. Just look at the hoodie on the left there with the Fiend design going across the entire hoodie. The Bray Wyatt logo on the back, the Hawk Moth on the front looks amazing. And some new Wyatt Sicks designs as well. Really cool. Love the Let Us In with the Nightbird logo. Honestly, these just look sick, man. WWE Shop are killing it. While it's become common now for the Wyatt Sicks to post images and stuff showing the world what they're doing, for me, I personally think it's one of those things where they're really proud of what they're accomplishing. Nikki Cross may have taken it to another level as she tweeted out these words. Obviously, the song lyrics to Shatter with some slight adjustments. "You can throw me away. When things break, things shatter. Keep it written on my face. The little details matter." The fact that Nikki has now used the lyrics to Shatter to manipulate them to be about her actually indicates maybe her importance in the Wyatt Sicks. We know that they've referenced her being Sister Abigail now on multiple different occasions. If she is the actual Sister Abigail was the most important person in the world to Bray Wyatt. So therefore, I'd assume that she is to Uncle Howdy, to Bo Dallas, and therefore the rest of the Wyatt Sicks too. So actually, is Nikki's importance in the group a lot greater than we've ever thought it was actually going to be? And if so, what does that mean for a probable eventual return of Alexa Bliss and her potential involvement in the Wyatt Sicks in the future? It's certainly not the first time that Nikki has tweeted out this series of emojis in this order. And of course, you got the circle, you got the hat, which we assume represents Howdy, and the Nightbird, which could that actually represent Nikki Cross? And therefore, is the faction complete? Maybe. Many congratulations to WWE star Dragon Lee as he posted a gender reveal on social media this week, revealing that him and his wife are expecting a baby girl. Many congratulations to them. It's looking likely that the former AEW manager Jose the Assistant is WWE bound. Fightful Select reporting that Jose was spotted arriving at Smackdown alongside Andrade. We know he's got history with Andrade. We know Jose has confirmed that he is not and has not been in contact with AEW since April. And there has been a few teases on his timeline as to what's next. Obviously, NXT being teased, leaving a lot of fans to theorise and speculate that Jose the Assistant could go to NXT and potentially be a manager for Stephanie Vicure. That could be rather interesting. We know she is currently signed to the WWE, and with PW Insider reporting this week that Stephanie Vicure will be moving to the United States once her work visa is issued. Then obviously that will be the start of her NXT WWE run. Ricky Starks could also be heading to WWE. There was some rumours last night that apparently Ricky's contract has already expired in AEW. I haven't seen anyone credible reporting that. It just seems to be like Twitter information that spreads like wildfire. But today, Fightful Select has reported that there is interest from NXT to sign Ricky once his AEW deal expires. Some kind of bizarre news that I really wasn't expecting. Roman Reigns has been removed from an advertised upcoming SmackDown, namely the September 13th show. Now, this is notable because it's the season premiere. It's the first show of SmackDown on the USA Network, where you'd think that WWE would want to make a really big impact. But as you can see, Roman Reigns has been removed from the main graphic and featured superstar section for the September 13th episode. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if it's a glitch or an oversight or something like that, because you can't imagine doing the first episode of SmackDown without Roman, surely. Last week, we spoke about the fact John Cena confirmed December 2025 would be his last ever wrestling match. Cena has now gone on record to confirm that, yes, that will be his last wrestling match, but he has already signed to stay with WWE. After that date, he will be moving to a brand ambassador role for the WWE brand. Now, we've seen Jordynne Grace make appearances for WWE now on multiple different occasions, but could Jordynne Grace be WWE bound? In a recent Instagram post, Jordynne Grace confirmed that she'll be closing down her OF account soon. Now, we all know you can't do OF if you're in WWE, so could Jordynne Grace be shutting that down, ready to make the move to the WWE? An update this week, Tommaso Ciampa has still failed to RKO Randy Orton out of nowhere. Of course, this week he tried to duct tape his mouth shut. Instead, as he made his approach, he ripped the duct tape off. Gargano had no idea why he did it, and even Kofi Kingston would continue the trend this week of calling Ciampa stupid. On NXT last night, we saw Joe Hendry win the triple threat match to become the number one contender to Ethan Page and the NXT title. A lot of people, me included now, are expecting to see Josh Alexander, probably at No Mercy, to screw Joe Hendry. Obviously, that's the story playing out in TNA, and obviously with Josh Alexander's former tag team partnership with Ethan Page in the North in TNA, it might make a lot of sense. So one last thing on the Wyatt Sicks. Obviously, you stopped saying thank you was the quote that was put multiple times on the image. Now, interestingly, the same day this was tweeted, Adam Pearce would tweet out thank you and also post thank you to Instagram too. So is Adam Pearce making sure he says thank you, but thank you for what? Is Adam Pearce under the control, under the actual guidance of Bo Dallas? Has the postman finally delivered? Maybe. It could be nothing. It could be everything. But there's your WWE news you might have missed. Let me know your thoughts and comments and theories in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and of course hit the like button. It really does help the videos out here on YouTube. And I'll see you as always next time. Peace!